Gentlemen, welcome and thank you very much for your patience. I have only one request. So I'll start with a small personal story which has its roots entwined with why we are here today. Till a couple of years ago, I had actually not really run in my life before, barring the couple of 100 meters that you have to go to catch up with someone. And the strange thing is that I was not very unfit. I wish I had that very transformative Sonam Kapoor kind of a story saying that I was 110 kilos and then, it wasn't. I was reasonably fit. I had been doing martial arts for a long time in my life, but I somehow used to detest running. I never got to it. Running was not for me, right? And then I discovered this program called Couch to 5K, which this really wonderful person, American guy called Josh Clark, had not only designed, but he had made it open source. So he essentially told the world that go ahead and do whatever you want with it. You don't need to pay me any money. And at that point of time, the Couch to 5K program used to be some files you could download, or it was a series of audio clips that you could hear, right? And now here is my Sonam Kapoor story that from 0 to 9 weeks later, I was running 5 kilometers in not as good as Gul's time, but still a decentish time. And then, it got to me, I said, this is it, right? And then it struck me that ye inspiration jitni marji ho, this bhashan and every nice, Sunday you wake up to this Times of India and you see this, ye karna chahiye, wo nahi hota, right? What I figured is that you essentially need 2 critical ingredients for turning into something. One is a recipe, second is a coach, right? That's how we learned, right? Whatever beautiful descriptions you hear in a television program about some glorious cheesecake or aisa hai, vaisa, oh my God, this is so amazing. It doesn't do anything for you. You don't go out and bake the damn thing till you have this recipe, until you have some mummy, auntie ji, masi standing next to you and saying, beta aise kar le. And once you do it, it's cracked. So that was the revelation, right? And from that point of time, I thought that this series of audio files, this little pages that we might want to print out and say, aaj aise karna hai, perhaps should become something much better. And we said we've designed the program exactly like that. So first one is a recipe. It presumes you have never ever run in your life before. On the first day, it presumes you can run 1 minute, right? It doesn't presume you can run 500 meters or 1,000 meters or half a kilometer. Run 100 meters, 200 meters, doesn't matter, right? So that's how we've designed this program round. And we have our coach with the dimples. So would you like me now to play the film, Gul? Would you like to say a few words before, or? Okay.
The human body can be pushed, how far the human spirit can reach. Even when you want to stop, the little voice of courage can be heard, egging you on, inspiring you, reminding you of who you are, a winner. Remember, this is not just a run, but a tribute to your undying energy and spirit. You will go on. Ready to conquer the challenge of another run. Ready to conquer yourself.
Only apps in the world which has a treadmill mode.
That will take us to our goal of running 30 minutes without a break. Let's start with a brisk walk to get warmed up.
So this is day 1.
Walk briskly for 5 minutes without breaking into a jog or a run. This short warm-up session will help you.
Essentially, as you can see, this is giving clear instructions. You just have your phone. There are no additional dimensions. You can do a 27-session program 3 times a week across 9 weeks, which will get you running from 0 to 5 kilometers. Once you finish that, you can do the second one, which is 4 times a week, 48 sessions. In 12 weeks, it will have you running from 5 to 10 kilometers. Your performance parameters are stored here, how many times you've run, what are your sessions like, how many times you've run on the treadmill, how many times have you run outside it? What was
It's been co-founded with Gaurav, who's the founder of Mobiefit. So I'd like to invite Gul to speak to you, and I'd like you to listen to it from that space of understanding where this application is coming from.
Thank you, Geetika. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. बहुत देर से मैं कहीं भी जाती हूँ, किसी भी विषय में मेरी किसी से मीटिंग होती है, मीटिंग खत्म होने के बाद सबसे पहला सवाल जो मुझसे लोग पूछते हैं, चाहे वो एक बिजनेस मीटिंग हो, चाहे वो एक नरेशन की मीटिंग हो, चाहे वो पॉलिटिकल मीटिंग हो, कर करा के आखिरी सवाल जो लोग मुझसे ये पूछते हैं कि आप फिट कैसे रहते हैं। तो शुरू से मैंने एक ही जवाब दिया है और वो ये है कि मैं दौड़ती हूँ। और क्यों दौड़ती हूँ ये तो शायद समझाना आसान नहीं है, पर इतना ज़रूर है कि मैं दौड़ना बहुत पसंद करती हूँ क्योंकि उसके बहुत से फ़ायदे हैं। I was 16 years old when my father said, "Let's go running," and I asked him why. I wasn't overweight because I believed mistakenly, like everybody else, most of us, that you only exercise to lose weight. So he tried to explain to me the advantages of fitness and endorphins and happy feelings. I didn't understand. I said, I am thin and I'm not going to run. I didn't even want to run, unlike Gaurav. But being born to a Fauji father means they don't really take no for an answer. So every evening I had to go running with him. But here's the thing. On day one, I had to run 3 miles. He just fixed कि हम लोग 3 mile भागेंगे. There was no analysis of how fit I was. I mean, I was an athletic child. I used to play sport in school. But 3 miles is almost 5 kilometers. It's not a small distance. And I hated every single minute of the first 3-4 weeks because I was struggling. I just went unnaturally from never running to about 4.8 kilometers a day. And there was a 5-kilometer route that my father would make us do, 4.8 kilometer route. And the good thing was he ran with me. So it's not that he would send me and he was some fat man, jog it, exercise karo. He was always very fit. So he taught by example and that got ingrained in me. Soon I learned the advantages of being a runner. I was always happy because when you run, जब आप दौड़ते हैं तो आपकी body में endorphins release होते हैं. There are these hormones that make you feel very happy. Because your mind is less cluttered, you have greater mental capacity and of course physical capacity. So as a result, my grades actually improved. I was always a good student, but I was able to now get the same amount of work with much lesser effort because it was more focused. And that's how my running journey began. Cut to almost 15 years later, I was still running and I'm still running now. And I think that if there's one simple lesson for fitness that I can give to anybody is to run. A lot of people would ask me कि आप एक fitness DVD क्यों नहीं launch करते? And I felt कि आज की तारीख में अगर कोई एक ऐसी चीज़ है जो हमेशा आपके पास है, वो आपका मोबाइल फोन है. And अगर कुछ ऐसा हम लोग डेवलप कर सकें, जिसके ज़रिए आप लोगों की सहायता भी कर सकें उनकी फिटनेस जर्नी में, और जो उनको इनकन्वीनियंस ना करे, DVD डालिए, आप घर में TV ऑन कीजिए, तो इनकन्वीनियंस थोड़ी सी हो जाती है आजकल की जद्दोजहद भरी जिंदगी में. And Gaurav and I have actually known each other for about 4-5 years, 6 years, maybe a bit more, 5, 6. I've lost count. And we came together to create this product because I've always been very passionate about technology. I think technology can make life simpler if used right. Of course, you shouldn't become a slave to technology, but it should be used for your best interest and for your greater convenience. Today, the mobile phone is replacing books, watches, pedometers, and now, of course, a fitness solution as well. मैंने पहली बार जब एक लंबी रेस दौड़ी थी, वो मुंबई की सबसे पहली और भारत की सबसे पहली मैराथन थी 2004 में, और तब से अब तक मैं तकरीबन सारी रनिंग इवेंट्स जो इंडिया में होती हैं उनमें दौड़ती हूँ, चाहे वो गोवा की रिवर मैराथन हो, चाहे वो एयरटेल दिल्ली हाफ मैराथन हो, स्टैंडर्ड चार्टर्ड मुंबई मैराथन, और अभी संडे को मैं बैंगलोर में एक शानदार 10K रन करके आई हूँ. बहुत खुश हूँ मैं अपने परफॉर्मेंस के साथ. 60 मिनट से कम में मैंने 10 किलोमीटर दौड़ा और ट्रेन भी काफ़ी किया था, पर less than 60, it's called sub 60. To finish 10 kilometers in less than 60 minutes is called sub 60. It's supposed to be a reasonably good performance. Thank you very much. पर ऐसे लोग हैं जो रन करना चाहते हैं, जो इस फिटनेस की जर्नी पे पहला कदम रखना जानते हैं, चाहते हैं, और उन्हें ये नहीं मालूम शुरुआत कैसे की जाए। बहुत से बड़े बड़े पहाड़ होते हैं जिन्हें चढ़ने के लिए शायद एक कदम लेना पड़ता है, और वही एक कदम फिटनेस की दुनिया में या फिर रनिंग की दुनिया में आप कर सकते हैं फर्स्ट रन के जरिए। मोबीफिट एक कंपनी है जिसका हिस्सा मैं हूँ। मुझे बहुत गौरव महसूस होता है कि आज मैं इस ऐसे मुकाम पर हूँ कि हम एक ऐसे प्रोडक्ट को आपके सामने लाए हैं जो हम काफ़ी देर से जिसके ऊपर हम काम कर रहे हैं, और मुझे नहीं लगता इसके बाद कोई भी ये कह पाएगा कि I don't know how to start running. Everybody I've met tells me I would like to run. All you need is a pair of shoes. And if it's hot, maybe a hat and sunglasses. But to become a runner, there is a journey involved. And there's a scientific program which Josh Clark developed, and as Gaurav said, it's an open source program. उन्होंने एक C to 5 के program design किया, और मैं उनको actually Twitter पे follow करती हूँ. He is very open about sharing everything that he does, including of course his legendary C to 5 के formula. और उस formula पे voice coach ये ऐप है जो आपको बिना किसी एफर्ट किए 9 हफ्ते में 30 मिनट्स लगातार रन करने की काबिलियत देगी। So I don't want to say anything more except that I've been very excited about this for a very long time, and I'm glad that we're able to finally share this with you. And there is nobody who can now say that they don't know how to start, because this makes starting so easy. It doesn't matter what your pace is. It doesn't matter how old you are. All you have to do is listen to the voice in your ear. The first session is only 1 minute of running at a time. So you run for a minute, you walk for 2 minutes. You run for a minute, और 1 मिनट के लिए कोई भी दौड़ सकता है। हम आपको ये नहीं बता रहे कि आप कितनी स्पीड पे दौड़ें, वो आप डिसाइड कीजिए क्योंकि आपकी बारी है। बस I wouldn't like to take any more of your time. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate taking our time on this afternoon to be here. Thank you, Gitika. Thank you, Gaurav. And I hope you download the app. It's free. I'll repeat, it's free. And sometimes good things do come free. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gitika.
Thank you, Gul. Thank you, Gaurav. We also want to thank Sofitel. I don't know if we have either chef, we don't have anyone from Sofitel here, but I'd like to tell you about this. So Sofitel, for this very special day, has specially designed a menu called the Delight Menu, which is meant to inspire athletes. It's a low-calorie menu, and it has a number of really, really good sounding things on it, including roasted red pepper shots, Vietnamese spring rolls, all at under the roasted red pepper shots are only 33 calories. The Vietnamese spring roll is 81 calories. There are mini pizzas at 96 calories, and lots of the stuff, including strawberry and lemon panna cotta, is available outside for you to try, and so that you can also enjoy it, because of, after all, who said there's something about nothing tastes as good as thin looks. So this is what we are working towards, and whether we're running on first app, what you put in your mouth, both together come together to create this beautiful day. So we're going to open it up for a few questions, and after that, I know some of the TV crew want to do one-on-one bites, so we can do that, but before that we'll do the photo ops for the still photographers. So just so you know, don't get worried, we first open it up, then we do some pictures, and then we will do the bites. Yeah? So we keep that order. Okay, so any questions? Yes, Lokesh. Lokesh, you can just ask, very small.
Yes. You said the app was free, there are no ads, which is very good, but how do you monetize it and how do you... May I know your name, please? Lokesh. Hi, Lokesh. Thanks a lot. So, Lokesh, yes. Is it okay now? Yeah. Thank you, Lokesh. Lokesh, every business is a journey, and during that journey you figure out ways in which first to build an audience that wants what you have to offer, and second, you figure out what and how much are they willing to pay. I think in the digital economy, it's fairly common to first build a proposition which is valuable, which is what we are doing, get people to start using it, and then to figure out only when it is useful to them that you have earned the right to ask for money. So that's really the path that we are taking. Thanks for that.
One more question for Gul. How much distance or time you spend walking, or sorry, running, as of today, on an average day?
Lokesh, thanks. I just tweeted this morning that I'm back to a strength training routine. The running season in India starts with the Airtel Delhi Half Marathon, which is in November. It's followed by the Mumbai Marathon. Then it ends with the Bangalore 10K, which I ran on Sunday. So when I'm training for a running event, because I feel training is good fun, time pass training, but training with a goal is actually very helpful, for me at least. So when I'm training for half marathons, I'm doing 50 kilometers a week, 50, in 4 runs. So I'll do 116K, 112K, 110K, 112K. So it's a how should I put it? It's a program I follow, designed by my running coach, because even though I've been running for so many years, I still want someone to tell me that half marathon के लिए इतने हफ्ते में इतने runs करने हैं, because that's how the body gets trained. So there are some long runs and then there's some short runs. 1 kilometer sprint, 2-minute break, 1 kilometer sprint. I do that about 8-9 times. But since the running season ended yesterday for me, and the next run that I will start training for will be in September, which is Delhi November half marathon, I will do 3 days of running a week, maybe 2 days even, to maintain that level of, how shall I put it, stamina that I've gained, so I don't start from scratch all over again in September. So now, with effect from today, I will strike a balance between strength, endurance, and flexibility. Last 7 months have almost seen me in favor of endurance and cutting back on strength and cutting back on flexibility. But now focus is going to be strength, flexibility, and endurance in equal measure. So this week onwards, I will be running about 20 kilometers a week till September. Long answer, sorry, but I have to explain because I love running and I can talk endlessly about running. Anybody else with questions out there?
Sorry, Sohail?
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I just got an update late last night, which all modern phones don't even ask you these days. They just tell you, boss, we're updating your app. At least iPhones ask you that there are updates available, you can go and download them. But with the Android that I'm using, it just goes and informs you that the update has been installed. Sorry, sir, you had a question.
How do you manage a professional life along with this?
See, I think I've always believed that when you're fit, it increases your mental capacity and your physical capacity to do much more. So if you're an unfit person, by the end of a 5, 6, 7, 8 hour day, you'll be tired. But being physically fit, having greater cardiovascular strength means you can last a much longer day and still feel active. So I don't have a problem with 12, 13, 14 hour days at all. In fact, during my campaign, I was campaigning 18 hours a day from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock, and I never got tired because I was so fit. So I think fitness just gives you a greater opportunity to exploit everything else that you want to do. And it takes just about 40-45 minutes, 1 hour a day. So I find that 1 hour, and it gives me time to do everything else which I ordinarily would not have time or energy for. That's a really good question. I'm glad you pointed that out. Okay, it's not meant for professionals, basically because it's really for people who've never run. आज शुरू करना है इसको running, उसके लिए ये app है. Smartphones की अगर बात की जाए, Android phones खास तौर पे, I think they start about 3,500 rupees. So it's not an iPhone. I mean, not that I'm against iPhones. I really like iPhones. Sorry. Don't worry, we make it in India also very soon. So the thing is that the smartphone market has completely been challenged and disrupted with the advent of the low-cost Android phone. तो किसी की अक्सर मतलब बहुत से ऐसे लोग हैं जिनके हाथ तक ये फोन पहुंच सकता है. एक point तो ये है. The second point that you mentioned is actually a most scary point for me. I don't see kids playing. I see kids becoming chubbier and chubbier, playing video games, and all kids today, I mean the kind of environment that we all are in, every child has a phone. So if they have a phone, why don't they utilize it to get fitter? So we will be having a children's version of First Run coming out soon. I can't commit a date on that, but since kids today are addicted to phones, we might as well use that addiction and get them to become fitter using this app. And of course, we make it motivational for children.
What about school tie-up and all? Will you be able to do that? Because this will again give a good platform for children and very quickly.
Absolutely. I think the idea is to attack children at a younger age so that when they grow up, fitness is not a choice to them. It's a habit. Like a 2-3 3-year-old child, initially you have to push them to brush their teeth. First they play with the brush and just eat the toothpaste, but eventually brushing becomes a habit. You do it not because you want to prevent cavities, but you do it because you want to keep your teeth healthy. That's the way we want to be able to encourage a generation of young people, young children, who will grow up to become like, as though fitness is a part of their life and they don't have to think about it. So yes, school tie-ups are in the pipeline, and a children's version of First Run is definitely in the pipeline.
Oh, so what is the similarity? What's the difference between First Run as a program and John Class, C to 5K program?
Josh Clark, I'll let Gaurav also answer that, more technicals. Basically, he designed a program which tells you that if you run, let me correct that, if you give 30-minute sessions 3 times a week for 9 weeks, at the end of 9 weeks, you will be able to run for 30 minutes. That's written out there. What we've done is we've voice coached it. So there's no need for you to carry printouts, read and forget, and keep looking at your watch, 2 minutes ho gaya, abhi, now I'll walk. So my voice, the first version of First Run that we launched is my version. In time to come, we'll do many versions of First Run. But the first version that we've done, like we discussed, we'll do a children's version, we'll do a men's version, maybe we'll have a male running icon featuring in our First Run app. But what this will do is that my voice in your ear tells you, walk for 5 minutes. Get ready to run for 1 minute. Okay, 5 seconds to go. You can stop running now. 2 minutes of walking. So I'm telling you in your ear what you need to do. So there's no application of stress for you to look at, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It just simplifies it, because the person running for the first time is as it is intimidated by the idea of running. They want to run, but something has held them back. So this just makes it seamless, and it respects their choice of pace. We don't set a pace for you. You decide how you want to run for 1 minute. And as you become stronger, your body will just perform better and better. Gaurav, you may want to add something to this.
So there are a couple of key differences. One of them is that the core, the backbone, the spine is for the 0 workout to 5K program. We also have on day 1 a 5 to 10K program, which is also the second one. Second, as Gul correctly explained, there is a whole ecosystem of supportive things around it. For example, there are videos which will coach you about what are the running basics. Josh Clark, wonderful as he is, who contributed this, hasn't got that. There is an inspirational figure. There is voice coaching. There is GPS tracking. There is a treadmill mode which, the moment you switch it on, it assumes. Because a lot of us look like a city of like Bombay, we will not be running outside on the roads. Right? So that assumes, it says set your treadmill to 1.5-degree incline. So I think there is a host of features around that.
So how did this idea germinate to come up with an app that is called the First Run?
I briefly explained, from our side, Gul has been an authentic fitness person. She didn't get into fitness because she suddenly thought, I'm in the glamour business, so let me get into it. She was there pretty much as a school girl. I have been very interested in fitness, and I said I had this personal moment of epiphany when I realized that something which is like drinking your milk, most kids don't like it. Running is like that. So there is that little thing which is like a recipe and which is like a coach. If somebody gives you a recipe, says, don't worry, do this now. Do this day after tomorrow, do this on Friday, and you will get it. And if you have a coach with all the hosts, and of course the third C part of it is the convenience part, which is that this is a device that you have with you all the time. It's not a new device that you have to buy, charge, pay a subscription for. It's something that you have with you all the time. So that's the truth.
There's one more thing I wanted to add. As a runner, I take running form very naturally, because I was beaten with a stick and made to run when I was young. But for somebody to start running, what is the ideal running form? So in fact, when Gaurav was taking us through the app, we actually have a section of running basics videos which tells you how you must hold your posture, where your arms should be, and how far your foot should extend ahead of your hips. So you understand what the form is. It's one thing to tell it to you, it's the other thing to show it to you. The other thing we also have here are stretching videos. As you grow older, I think for anybody in fact, stretching just gets more and more important, because one is more prone to injuries. Your body is less forgiving as you were maybe in your teens and in your 20s. So we also have stretching videos, and there's going to be, as time goes by, we will keep adding more and more support for our runners through First Run. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet, but we will be coming out with a half marathon program as well, which I am going to test on myself starting September. So I don't know if was I allowed to say that?
No, you are. Okay. As long as you don't say that I'm going to test that for my half
for Delhi, and I'm hoping that I'll get better, because even I, after having run 16, 17 half marathons, still need a regimented program which I take from my coach. So I'm really looking forward to training for my half marathon with the half marathon version of, and then eventually maybe full marathon version. I'm giving you all the secrets, sorry.
My question is to Gaurav.
No, so we'll just take one last question, and then after that we'll...
Can you elaborate on the unique dozen features which come along with the app? Can you elaborate on the unique dozen features which come along with the app?
Can we send you a note on that, because it doesn't features?
Yeah, it's actually also in your press release. It's got all the features of the app are listed in the press release. And if you want a soft copy of that, you can, anyway, if you've registered and left your email, we will be sending you a press kit, which has pictures, it has the video, and it has the features of the app. We'll take one last question.
Gul, as a coach over there, do you have an expert of physiotherapist also along with the app which will help the runners?
See, what we've done is we've created stretching modules, we've created form modules, and because a runner is running at his ability, he's not pushing himself to do anything, there are very minimal chances of him getting injured. So one gets into physiotherapy essentially as a corrective therapy. Here there is virtually no scope for injury, because you will be told up 1 minute bhagiye. Your 1 minute of running will be drastically different from, say, Usain Bolt's 1 minute of running. But it will work for Usain Bolt as well. He may do it really, really fast and cover lots of distance. But essentially his body and your body will be equally challenged, because it's time-based. So I don't see scope for injury out here at all. If the stretching routine and the running basics videos in the app are followed to the letter.
Great, thank you so much. What we're going to do is we're going to request two things. One is you all have Snehi's contact details. If you don't, you can please just connect with her. It's snehi.parson@3s.com. If you can just take that. If you have questions, you can always feel free to email us. We will get you answers and we will have them quickly responded to. In case there's something that's left beyond this. To help with the chairs, Gul and Gaurav, I'm just going to request that you stand. Photographers can get a... we'll do one together, and then if you can stand on both sides of the first one. Gaurav, come closer. Closer, Gaurav.
Look center.
We start, everyone looking... Just 1 second. 1 second. So we start looking right. Yeah, right.
One more center.
Now if you could do center. Center.
Hold.
And then if you could look left. Yeah, we just do it one more time.
Sorry, perhaps.
Okay. On the right. If everyone could do the right. Right. Center. And then left. Gaurav, I request a solo picture. Okay, guys, go solo. Gaurav, you just do a couple solo with Gul. Okay, one to the left. Great guys, thanks. We do one. Satish.
Ma'am here.
We're going to take one with you. Gul's not wearing. 1 second. Okay, thanks guys. Bus. 1 sec, I'll just move out of frame.
I'll go from here to here.
And she's wearing the wrong clothes. Gul, just on this side. Okay, thanks. One last picture, guys. Gul, just turn once for that photographer, guys. Okay. One last picture we're going to do outside. All the photographers, we're going to go outside to the menu. You can get a picture there. That's the last picture. Okay, so if you want to move outside towards where the food is, if you can go outside, come. Snehi. One second, she's coming. Good ma'am. Snehi, can you take Gul's bag, please? Okay,
गुल मैम सामने आपके मैम सामने आपकी पीछे ये देख शेफ की साथ ऊपर मैम सामने गुल मैम सामने
Don't pose for the picture, just show what is your done.
I'm going to have this. This is a very good thing.
थोड़ा नाम से okay ऐसे नाम
That's a roasted papers on some
Very nice.
Thank you क्या तो बोले ये सचिन नाम रे क्या thank you
It was as a business person you're thinking or your love for fitness or you wanted people to be fit?
Well, I definitely want to do my bit in encouraging more people to get onto the fitness journey. I think it's very important. It makes you live your life to the fullest. Being fit increases your mental capacity, increases your physical capacity. I've always been very passionate about fitness and technology. And for me, First Run, in fact Mobiefit, which actually launched First Run today, is the most natural progression for fitness and technology to come together.
What exactly, can you just tell us something brief, what is First Run all about and what about the app? What is trying to...
I'll have Gaurav tell us about the app.
First Run is the product from Mobiefit, whose purpose is to get people who've never run before, ever in their lives, who can run no more than even 1 minute for the first time, to have them running 30 minutes at a time or almost about 5 kilometers inside of about 9 weeks. So that's really our goal. And once they run those 30 minutes or 5 kilometers inside 9 weeks, we want to get them to step up to the next level, which is to go from 5 kilometers to 10 kilometers, and then hopefully from 10 kilometers to a half a marathon and then a marathon. So we really want people to run regularly, run joyfully.
ओके गुल आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कभी आप लद्दाख जा रहे हैं जीप लेके कभी आप इस तरह की ऐप के साथ आ रहे हैं सब सब हर जगह फिटनेस की बात कर रहे हैं कुछ और भी है क्या पाइपलाइन में once you're through with this when the people start liking
I'm not going to be through with this. I mean, I'm part of this company's present and future.
Yes, you are.
In time to come. But I think मेरा ये मानना है कि अगर हम मनुष्य पैदा हुए हैं तो हमें सिर्फ एक चीज़ ना करने की शायद हमें गलती नहीं करनी चाहिए क्योंकि अगर हम सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ करते हैं अगर हम सिर्फ एक ही इंटरेस्ट से अपने आप को सीमित करें तो फिर हम में और पशुओं में क्या फ़र्क हुआ because we're human beings I think we're all multifaceted we must explore all our different interests for me fitness is an interest adventure is an interest cars and bikes are an interest and wherever I can make my interest contribute to other people's welfare and happiness I'm happy to do that.
Don't you think the app is mind-blowing? Do you think there's a need to push it to another level by passing it to the children, especially the school-going children?
Absolutely. I think to inculcate a sense of fitness and the importance of fitness at a young age is very important and we will be coming out with the First Run version for children because I think it's very important to ingrain the love for fitness at a young age.
Do you plan to visit some schools also?
In time to come, yes. I think it's too premature to talk about that at this stage. We will have a lot of in-app features. The first version that we have focuses on the method, or as Gaurav said, the recipe of how to become a runner. And through the First Run website, we will be giving a lot of support in terms of fitness tips, eating tips alongside. But the app per se is actually a recipe on how to become a runner. मुझे अकेले दौड़ने में बहुत मजा आता है. मैं अकेले ही दौड़ना पसंद करती हूँ.
Okay, what's happening on professional front? What's there in the pipeline? You know, in Bollywood, you're through. The last we saw you in Ab Tak Chappan too. You know.
I'm reading scripts. I still haven't found a script that's really truly interesting. And as and when I find one, I will definitely be in it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Doing something there in sports is concerned, actually, that these days actually sports movies are also being encouraged. Actually, इस तरह से कुछ ख्याल में है या ऐसा कोई?
There's something in scripting. I mean, not really sporty, but adventure-ish. So let's see. I mean, in time, I shall talk about that.
You are also writing a book on fitness.
Yes.
Last question.
Yes. I'm almost done with it, and I have a little bit more of work to go. But I always envisioned my book to be supplemented by an app. It's not good enough to say go for a run. How to run is very important. So we will be, through Mobiefit, we would be doing series of fitness apps which would complete the circle for any fitness book out there, especially mine as well. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.